If you're watching this, it's already too late. I don't know how much time I have left, but I need you to understand one thing. This video isn't a story. It's a recording of what happens to people who see it. And right now, you're being recorded too. Don't look at your screen. Don't check your phone. Just keep listening. Because if you do, you'll see it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I didn't want to record this, but if I don't do it now, no one will know what happened. And that video, it'll find someone else. It started in January 2024. I was working on restoring old archival footage, mostly Soviet-era TV shows, science programs, commercials. My job, digitize tapes, clean up noise, upload to a university archive, no mysteries, no legends, just work. Then, one day, inside a folder labeled USSRS CIENCEARC HIVE 1985-991, I found a file that shouldn't have been there. Final call 1998.avi size 17 minutes 33 seconds. Created December 31st, 1998, 23:58:27 format. Outdated, barely readable, .ave with RLE codec, obsolete after 2000. I checked the source. The file came from a reel marked NTV experimental broadcast, destroy after use. On the tape itself, no title, no date. Only a stamp. Do not watch, do not copy, do not discuss. I shouldn't have opened it, but I did. Black screen, then static, like an old TV struggling to find a signal, and a voice, male, weak, with a slight accent, maybe Russian, maybe Ukrainian, speaking English, very slowly. If you're hearing this, you're already in the system. This is not a broadcast. This is feedback. I was the first. My name was Daniil Markov. I worked at Institute of Communications No. 7, Minsk. We tried to record consciousness after death. We thought it was an experiment. We didn't know it was a trap. I shut down my laptop. Heart pounding. I threw the flash drive into a dumpster behind the building. But the next day, the file appeared on my phone. Exact copy. Only now it was 18 minutes, 11 seconds long. I started digging, searched the name, Daniil Markov. Nothing. Until I found a dead forum, analoghorror.ru. Site is gone, but archived on Wayback Machine. One thread. Final call. What was it? Everyone who saw it is dead. Last one died in 2001. User wrote. My brother watched this in 2000. 3 days later, he hanged himself. Before dying, he drew a triangle with 3 dots on the wall. I burned the tape, but a year later, I found it in my coat pocket. It was wet, like it had just been pulled from a river. I checked my video. At 12:17, buried in static, the symbol flashes on a TV screen in the background. 3 dots around it, 0.2 seconds. But it's there. I started noticing things. Cameras. Not mine. In the hallway, in the elevator, in the park, people filming me, not on phones, on old camcorders, tape. They don't smile, they just record. Once I saw a man in a black coat, standing across from my apartment, holding a camera. I ran outside. He was gone. But on the pavement, a wet trail, like someone had just stepped out of water. A week later, I found a second copy of the video. In my desk drawer. I hadn't opened it. The file was now 19 minutes 42 seconds. I rewatched it. Now there was a new scene, a dark room, an old CRT TV. On screen, me, sitting at a table, speaking into a camera. But I never recorded this. I checked my apartment. Everything matched, even the scratch on the table, even the lamp's position. But on screen, I looked exhausted, defeated. And at the end, I stand up, walk to a mirror, stare into it, and whisper, "It's inside. It doesn't leave. It records." Then the video cuts. I started recording myself, every day, 3 cameras, to catch anything strange. On day 14, I wake up. Cameras were running. I review the night's footage. From 3:17 to 3:44, I get up, walk to my computer, open the folder, launch Final Call 1998.avi. I don't remember this. I didn't wake up. I was asleep. But on tape, I watch the video. 34 seconds. Then I return to bed. Fall asleep. I checked. The file was now 21 minutes 3 seconds long. I searched for others who'd seen it. Found one on a dark forum. Username observer_7. He wrote, "It grows. Everyone who watches adds a piece of their life to it. It's not a file. It's a parasite. It uses your gaze to get inside. It doesn't kill. It replaces. When the video hits 24 minutes, it ends. And the final frame will be your death. Recorded before it happens." I checked the stats. It grows about 1 minute 10 seconds per week. At this rate, it'll hit 24 minutes in 18 days. I started destroying copies, wiped drives, threw out devices, but it kept coming back. On a new phone, on my wife's tablet, even on my smartwatch. One morning, I woke up, and an old TV was hanging on the wall. I didn't buy it, never saw it before. On screen, static. Then a frame, me in a coffin, eyes closed, hands folded. On my chest, a tape, labeled Final Call. The calendar in the shot, tomorrow's date. I threw out the TV, but the next day, it was back. Only now, it was playing my video, footage from my apartment, from my life, that I never filmed. I realized, it's not just growing, it's collecting. Every glance, another brick in the final frame. I tried to escape, moved to another city, lived without electronics. But on day 27, I found a flash drive in my coat pocket. The coat had been in the closet, hadn't been outside. The file was now 23 minutes 19 seconds long. I played it. Now it had a full narrative. I see myself walking across a bridge at night, standing by a window with a plastic bag over my head, lying on the floor with a broken camera in my hand, and finally, dead. On the couch, a camera pointed at me. On its screen, this same video, and it's playing again. A loop. No end. I understood. 24 minutes isn't the end. It's the beginning. When the video finishes, it restarts. But now, with a new viewer, a new victim. I checked. The video is now 23 minutes 58 seconds long. 2 minutes left. I'm recording this, not to save myself. I'm already gone. I'm recording to warn you. If you're watching this, it's already chosen you. It knows where you are. It knows when you'll turn on the light. It knows when you'll look in the mirror. And when you finish this video, you'll watch it again. Because you're already in the frame. You're the next one. You're part of the recording. And somewhere, in your closet, in your phone, in your dream, there's already a file named Final Call 1998.avi. And it's waiting. It's growing. And it remembers that you watched.